good morning friends, and we are from Team Aaron, and you're welcome to the second tutorial of the easy way to learn the CSS. So in our previous video we have introduced the concept of what is meant by the CSS and how to link the CSS file in the HTML file, and we have already shown you how to decorate your paragraphs by using the ID and class names and ID name. And in this video we are going to show you how to add borders to your web page. Suppose here in my HTML document I have linked styles.css as I did in the last video. So here I have added a heading h1. This is a heading on the, and this heading is appearing here, you can see it. And let me go to my style.css, and in the style.css I'm styling the heading tag by using a border tag, but I'm adding a border to the heading. So to add a border, it is called border style, border style. And here these are the different values to the border style. You can see the ridge type, the solid type, dash type, dot type, double, and here I'm adding solid one. So you can see a solid border is added. If you add a ridged one, a rigid border is added, and if you add a dashed one, you can see a dashed border is added. And let me add some border, let me give the border width too, and here are the different border attributes. Border bottom, which indicates that only the bottom border will be styled, and border bottom color, if you add this, the bottom border, the border's bottom color will be changed. Suppose I want to change it to blue color. See, let me change it to solid. You can see it clearly. See, here you can see that the bottom border is blue color, and the remaining is the different color. Now in the HTML file, this is the heading, and in CSS file we're adding this, and we can change the color of everything. Here we can change the border, border you see these are different attributes: border bottom color, border bottom left radius, border bottom right radius, border bottom style. We can even change the style of only the bottom one. So in a similar way we can add anything. We can change the uh, not only the bottom, you can change the top, border top, or even the border left, or even the border right. You can change it using these different border attributes. Suppose if you want to change the border size, just specify the border uh, width. See here you can observe that border uh, left width, top width, bottom width, image width, and right width. So you can change the width of any one side of the border. If you want to change the left border width, give the value border left width. So let me give some 25 pixel. You can see that left border is much more wider than the remaining borders. So this is the way to add borders, and there are different number of attributes in the border. So here is a list: the border we can add border position to, sorry, border top color, and you can change the top color of the border with red. You can see the border's top is red in color. So there is a short and property for borders. So means we can specify the border in only one single statement, which includes a series of steps. Suppose the one single statement includes border, and in the border attribute the first value should and must be the border width, which indicates a number. Suppose my border width should be some 5 pixel, and the next separating by space, and the next item should be consisting of border style, and it should be something like solid or dotted or anything. And the third value for the border is something called color, blue. So this is the shorthand property of the specifying a border, and the type of border is a must value in this one. If you can omit this width or even the color, but without this style it's not possible to declare the shorthand property of the border. So suppose you declare the border style as like this. We declare the border style something called border style, and if you specify four values like solid, dotted, double, ridged, so this indicates the border top, and this is the border right, and this is the border bottom, and this is the border left. So the border right, the border top is solid, the border left is ridged, you can observe it here, sorry, dotted, and the border down bottom is the double, and the border um, left is the rigid one. So if you specify only the three values in the border, it indicates that the first one is the border top, and the last one is the the first one is the border top, and the last one is the border bottom, and the middle one is dotted for both border right and border left. You can see the border left is dotted and the border right is dotted, and the top one is the solid one and the down one is the double one. Suppose if we indicate only the two values, so the first value indicates the top and bottom of the border, and the second value indicates the left and right of the border. So these are the different ways of specifying the border and its different attributes. So here we can denote, we can have have rounded borders too, with a property called border, sorry, border radius, and you have to specify the radius of the rounded corners of the border, something like 5 pixel. And here we can see the corners of the border is with pixels, means with a radius of 5 pixels. Suppose I will change it to 50 pixels, so you'll be having a clear view. See, the border radius is 50 pixel now. So in this way we can add number of effects to our border. It's only the um, practice you need to add the particular border to a particular uh, tag. Only thing you should know is you should have aware of all the border tags you have in the CSS. So in that case the brackets will be a very good useful tool for you, because it automatically specifies all the borders available in the CSS. So just open up your bracket software and try the each and every border you have. So this is a way, and you remember the shorthand of the border and its values, and even remember the border top, border left, how we can the values. If we give the three values, the first one will be the top one, and the last one will be the bottom one, and the middle one will be the left and right one. If you give the two values, just remember those things, because those things will be useful in the future videos, something when we're discussing the padding and even the margins. So this is a video of how to design the borders and how to add the borders to your website by using the CSS. In the next video, we will be dealing with adding the margin space or even the margins for your website. So stay tuned to our web channel and practice well. Thank you.